So the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at small forward. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Morris on the wing. Back to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Count it.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Leonard outside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
Russell against Jackson. Towns with the ball. Over Morris. Outside for Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. George outside. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Gobert. High post Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And Minnesota has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Russell against Jackson. The shot by Russell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Here's Prince. Now Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Morris. No good. A bit long that time.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now here's Towns. Changes up over Leonard. And yep, it's good. Towns has got his second basket.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Jackson outside. Leonard with a screen on Russell. Pulls it from 20. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Edwards. Ooh, nice D from George.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And it's good for 2.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out a pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Now here's Edwards. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Morris against Towns. Here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Morris. George outside. Oh, good D by Edwards.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Towns can't get it to go. And here is Morris. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick out to Morris. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Towns. Give him 8 points now. Out of bounds, it'll be the Clippers' ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
The Clippers trail. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Leonard outside. With the drive. And the Clippers miss again. Leonard's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Pass to Prince. The shot won't fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Leonard attacking. George for 3. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Prince has got 5 now.
But when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Pass to Jackson. Now Zubats. Leonard outside. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Prince can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Leonard for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And they double up Edwards. Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. Give him 8. Now here's Gobert. The shake. And the layup is up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Zubats with it. Defended by Gobert. Here's George. Back to Zubats. Kicks it to George. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 9.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Over Jackson. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. George passes to Jackson. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. So they take the lead. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Russell into the lane. Pass to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the strike.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Morris, a screen on Towns. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there already.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 11 points.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Outside Russell. Back to Prince. And he dunks it down.
How about Taurean Prince getting up there and slamming it down?
The Clippers in the lead.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Edwards with it. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's George. 9 points in the game.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Now Russell. Driving to the basket. Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. That 3's off the mark, and they recover it. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. George drives in. Fader on the way. No good, off the front rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Right wing. Gobert on the high post. Jackson on him. He shoots it. Another miss by Minnesota. Well, Los Angeles shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Leonard passes to Morris, and here's George. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Wall comes in for Jackson. Ball for three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Pass to Prince. Now Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Wall. Outside Covington. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Towns. He's got 10. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. And the jam by George.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
Well, Brett, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Prince on the attack. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to John Wall.
And Prince using it on the drive here, being physical and getting in there and forcing the D to come in and be physical with him.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Outside Wall. There's the drive. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Wall's got his first basket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Russell against Wall. Now here's Towns. Guarded closely. Pass to Gobert. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Covington. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 8. And we're And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So for Minnesota right now, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. Gobert with it. Checked by Wall. Stolen by Wall. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. Knocked away. George for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Inside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
George for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Prince. Back to Gobert. Yep, that one goes.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Towns against Leonard. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's Edwards with a drive. He can't get it to go. And George with some nice D. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Leonard up top. Three-pointer. Pass to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard passes to Wall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 8.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Gobert with a screen on Covington. Gobert finds Towns. Left side, Russell. Here's Prince. Leonard defending. Stolen by Wall. All alone on the break. Leonard can't get it to go. George against Edwards. Rejected by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Zubats. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Towns down low. Working on Covington. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Now Leonard. It's George on the wing. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fades and shoots. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And here's Covington. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Love DA, thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Al Paul and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Here's Russell. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. The three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Three-pointer. Timberwolves keep it alive. Passes it to Gobert. The baseline J off the mark.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Good on the three-point shot.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now, here is Russell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last four-year deal.
Here's Paul. And a missed layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Prince finds Towns. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here is Edwards. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Out to Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 5 now.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. And it's Towns penetrating. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Bridges. And Bridges able to finish.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards can't hit. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points in the game.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Russell passes to Towns, and that one's good. His 2nd basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Paul for 3. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And that ties it up.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Russell against Paul. Russell passes to Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Paul goes in. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Johnson. Paul for 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot with 3. Booker, and it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to field the lane and get where he needs to be.
Now here's Paul. Shoots from 12. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Russell with the 3. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Towns. On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
Now, here is Russell. He has 7. Left side, Towns. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Prince dishes to Towns. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards drives in. Good. Edwards got 4 this quarter. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now Prince, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Gobert finds Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Ball against Russell. Here's Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Towns in the corner. Edwards against Booker. Outside Russell. The 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Towns for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. I thank you, David. Folks. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Towns. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Russell against Paul. Booker in the corner. Oh, Ayton in position. Outside, Russell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Russell passes to Towns. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Russell with it. He's got 10. The pass to Edwards. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert dishes to Towns. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
They get it back. Ayton kicks to Johnson. Bridges outside. Booker outside. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Booker outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Booker's got 16.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The kick out to Towns. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Ball against Russell. Paul passes to Bridges. Over Prince. Booker with it. Edwards there. Ayton dishes to Bridges. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And taken away by Johnson. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Prince. Booker with no one around. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Booker's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Suns. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Out to the wing. Over in the corner, Edwards. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Paul. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards drives in. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. And stolen by Russell. Here's the feed to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Ball passes to Johnson. Towns with the steal. It's tipped. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pick. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Russell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Prince finds Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Russell. 14 feet away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. No good from Booker. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 19 points.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Here's Paul. And stolen by Prince. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Gobert kicks to Towns. From downtown. Rebound by the Suns. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bridges attacking. Back to Booker. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Gobert. Driving in. He gets it in there. 12 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Edwards against Booker. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Prince wide open. They get it again. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. Russell finds Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Out to Russell. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now, here is Russell. Passes to Prince. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball outside, inside, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Towns. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Lock at 6. From deep, Prince. Johnson with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Booker, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now here's Prince. Russell dishes to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final Buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Towns for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker left side.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.
Desmond Bain slipped to the third.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Adams with a screen on Towns. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
From deep, Morant. Prince grabs the miss. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Russell against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Here's Russell. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Outside Morant. And it's all from three-point range. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Russell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Russell. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. Outside Morant. The 3. Counted from distance. Morant's got 5.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Russell to pass to Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Morant, here he goes. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. And the layup falls.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Brooks a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Towns a screen on Morant. The 3 from Russell. Towns. Oh, he hangs hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Russell against Moran. Three-pointer. They get it again. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Moran. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. And it's in there.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Moran against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Here's Edwards. He got a piece of it.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The first quarter all wrapped up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. Tipped away and stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Bane. Back to Gobert. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's Edwards with a drive, and he gets it to go. Gobert's got 5.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And here's Morant. Give him 8. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Edwards against Bane. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Russell against Morant. Towns down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Brooks drives in. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson with it. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. I believe that.
Jackson, pass to Brooks. Over Towns. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
I love Ja Morant's shot-making ability. He can knock him down from anywhere.
Towns, a screen on Brooks. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Morant. The 3 is up and stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson on the wing, defended by Gobert. It's tipped. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Russell against Morant to the right side. Now here's Russell. Tight defense on him. Towns for 3. Goes back up. In deep. Russell drops it in. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams with a screen on Russell. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Puts up the 8-footer. Jump shot is good. He has 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
From deep, Morant drills it from deep.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Edwards finds Gobert. Over Adams. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. 3-pointer, Brooks. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Outside Russell. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. On the wing, Brooks, defended by Gobert. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The kick out to Edwards. No good with the triple. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Russell against Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Left side Edwards. Here's Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bane, the pass to Adams. It's good. He has 6.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Russell finds Towns. Picked by Gobert. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside for the lead. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. 5 on the clock. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Nails it from 3. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they'll get another chance. From deep 3-point range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Stolen by Bane. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Russell. Back to Gobert. And he drives in. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Jackson. Morant finds Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Russell. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Right wing. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Morant against Russell. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson from deep. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3 to take the lead. Gobert no good. Memphis leading. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Morant against Russell. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota with the ball. Russell a screen on Jackson. Towns for 3.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adams with a screen on Russell. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Morant. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Payne with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Payne finds Morant. Brooks with it. Back to Morant. And here's Brooks. Shoots from 14. Morant, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. That one falls.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
On the wing, Bane. Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Prince. The 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
The evolution of Prince when they needed a hoop in a close game. He's one of the guys that they can count on.
Brooks, right side. To the paint. Here's Adams. And Gobert with a block. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Morant. Money!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards for 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
The more experienced Jaren Jackson Jr. gets, the better he becomes, including in situations when the game is close like this. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Wall missing again. Now the Timberwolves with it. Prince kicks to Russell. Right wing. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Russell dishes to Gobert. And the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside, George. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking, sending it back.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here is George. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Prince. Out to Edwards. To the left side wing. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Leonard has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Now here's Towns. Outside, Russell. Tries again. Kicks it out to Prince. Shoots over Covington. Wall with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. George with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Minnesota off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Towns with it. George picks him up. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Edwards finds Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX. and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Outside for George. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell, and there's the drive. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
It's George on the wing. Outside, Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Wall.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Towns kicks to Edwards. There's Russell with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Leonard attacking. Gobert with the block. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Outside, Towns. Out to Russell. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Leonard looking around. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got his second basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Towns. Prince outside. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Prince with it. Leonard picks him up. Prince dishes to Towns. Rebounded by Covington. The Clippers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
And George kicks to Covington. Up top, Leonard, defended by Towns. From deep, George hits the three-point bomb. George has got 5 now. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Towns against Leonard, and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard against Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And it's Russell missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Passes it to Zubac. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touches it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Right side, Batum. Out to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mann. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Mann's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Out left to the wing. Nifty move. And Towns throws it down.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Jackson passes to Batum. Fires for 3. And Reggie Jackson gets the 3. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McDaniels in the post. Here's Noel. They get it back.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Mann passes to Batum from 8. Shoots over Reed. Now Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Powell.
Well, 2 things working in Batum's favor right there. He's got a great sense for positioning. He's also got size and length.
Here's McLaughlin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Wall's shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Covington with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Wall. To the inside. And stolen by Prince.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The free throw drops for Zubac. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Towns kicks to Prince. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Leonard. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Here's Edwards.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Clippers in the lead. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Leonard. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Russell. Whoa, with a block. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Leonard with the bucket.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Russell finds Edwards. To the paint, here's Reed. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Back to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Prince. Second chance shot. No good from Zubac. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard dishes to George. Here he goes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, there are times where you've got to get to that mid-range jump shot, and Paul George has got it to perfection.
Russell and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Los Angeles leading by 8. Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Russell. Count it. Good. Wall's got 5 points so far.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Leonard, that's for two. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
There's the pass to Reed, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Both free throws good from Reed. George looking around. Beyond the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 6. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. George against Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. From deep, George. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards inside, covered by Wall. Edwards against Wall. Great crossover to get free.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Pass to Wall. Back to George. Kicks it out to Covington. Zubac, a screen on Towns. In the corner, George with it. Launches a 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Leonard kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Russell, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Kicks it out to Covington. Outside, George for the 3. And it's George again missing. Prince against Leonard. Read the pass to Prince. Here's Russell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Russell. Wall's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Paul George with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:53 left in the game. And George, here we go.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Right side Wall. Pass to Zubats. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns for three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Wall. George has got 20 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Wall taking his time here. Kicks it to Covington. There's the dish to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Zubats. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns a screen on Wall. There's Russell with the 3. Wall with some nice defense. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George simply stated is playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the center position. So it's Minnesota now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Back to Towns. Over Bridges. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Russell against Paul. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's the break. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Here's Paul. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And it's Phoenix's ball. Up top, Paul, guarded by Russell. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Russell. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Towns finds Edwards. And Aiden pulls it down.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards against Booker. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Now here's Booker. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to Bridges. Tries again. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Free throw is good from Russell.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Now here's Russell. Let's go with a 3. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Suns trailing. 1:05 left in the first. And Gobert with a block. Edwards against Booker. Gobert passes to Russell. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And that one good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
So it's Minnesota now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Gobert with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Russell against Paul. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
The three from Russell. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Booker against Russell. Fires the three. Outside Booker. Right side Paul. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
To the middle. Russell uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 6.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Bridges outside. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Gobert takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Paul. Up top, Booker. And it's good. 2 points.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Russell up top. He's guarded by Paul. Here's McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Booker. Crowder, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. And it's Phoenix with another.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Paul against Russell. Here's Booker. And he gets it back. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. That one is off. Well, the Suns shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Stolen by Russell. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Crowder with a steal. Booker finds Bridges. Outside Paul. Looking to get it going. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. They set the pick. Pass to Booker. The three ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 11.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Outside Russell. Here's Towns. Up and over Crowder. And too long on the shot. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker's showing us his vision.
Pass to Towns. From deep. No luck on that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Crowder against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Russell against Paul. Fires for 3. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Paul against Russell. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 12 points.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Up and over Crowder. The Suns clear it.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists. And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Edwards against Booker. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 7.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Launches a 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. And stolen by Edwards. Russell against Paul. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Russell against Paul. And a missed layup. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Booker. And the 3 off target. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside Paul. And Gobert with a block. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Paul. On the floor for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. The shot by Russell, no good. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Booker. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Russell against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Suns leading. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell, that's good.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
It's Booker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels. Capitalizes off the crossover.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Booker on the take. Pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. For 3, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Gobert with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time now.
Booker fires from way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Towns passes to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Hits the three-pointer. Now just a three-point Phoenix lead.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
For three, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Throws it up high. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Edwards for three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Paul for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Ball against McDaniels. Ball passes to Bridges. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Bridges. Now Paul. So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Brooks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. To the left wing, here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Adams puts the move on. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Russell with it. Now defended by Bain. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Morant outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Morant's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Russell finds Edwards. Right side Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to Prince. And he gets it to go.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now Morant. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside Jackson. Clock at 4. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Edwards can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Memphis leading. Adams outside. Edwards against Bain. Pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Second chance effort. Out to Brooks. A 3-ball. That shot is off. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Morant against Russell. Brooks the best of Morant. Back to Brooks. They need this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Left side, Towns. Out to Edwards. Fires from 14. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Jackson passes to Adams, and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Payne for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Russell looking around. Outside, Towns. Brooks against Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Bane. And Adams kicks to Bane. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Morant. Outside, Bane. Adams finds Jackson. To the wing right side. Jackson a screen on Russell. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And it's Morant missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And blocked by Bane. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. The putback. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Adams the pass to Bane. Adams sets the pick for Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Now, here's Morant for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Towns penetrating. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for three. Gobert brings the double team. Brooks finds Adams. And he dunks it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Jackson. Here's Adams. Another shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Payne. It's deflected. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Prince. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Payne. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 20. The Grizzlies, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 1-point game. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Payne. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
First team foul.
Edwards against Payne. Edwards kicks to Russell for the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Grizzlies shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Brooks. And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the
previous play is really tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves trade.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Russell's gone 1 of 4 so far. Lobs it up there for Brooks. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Edwards passes to Russell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Memphis with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now, here's Morant for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. And it's in there. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The Grizzlies shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. To the middle, looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Deflects the pass. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A 3 from Morant. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Morant outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
Edwards finds Prince. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 5 points on the basket from Edwards. Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Towns, the pass to Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Morant passes to Brooks. Out to Morant. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Towns. For the tie, buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Prince. Kept alive, Towns. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
The drive by Brooks, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Russell finds Prince. Back to Russell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Russell's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Morant outside on the wing. Bain. Adams with the screen on Russell. Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Russell inside. Adams on him. Gobert down low. Adams defending. Gobert, no good.
Rudy Gobert. Third personal foul. First team.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Morant against Edwards. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Brooks outside for Jackson. 5 on the clock. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
And it's Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Adams dishes to Morant. No good with the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Edwards finds Towns. Good on the triple.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant outside. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Russell against Morant. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Edwards trying to get open and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now here's Morant for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters.
Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
On deep. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Prince the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Here's the lob to Adams. Yes!
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Outside, Towns. Inside. Here's Edwards. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Morant outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Towns. Prince outside. Down low, Gobert. Yes!
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the play.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Edwards. Money!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant back for 2, and it's over. It came down to this one